Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to class. Can you see this simple design? Okay, this is a logo for more like a shopping market or a shopping complex, right? Those of us who know what's called Market Square, those of us who know something like shop right and the rest of them. Okay, these are simple ways to design their logos. Okay, so we're gonna have something like this done, and for your customers to have a different when you design something for your clients or customers, right, they may likely like to have different varieties of what you have designed for them, and that is why I decided to change. You can see the chart, right? Here somebody's pushing it, here there is nobody pushing it. All right, so you can decide to do some little things. You can see that to make a difference, so that when you send it to them, all right, they can decide. You can see here I say all in one shop, right, and here I say Emily Square. You can see that market Emily Square and all of that. Okay, you can see I changed the color here, and not just change the color, also I decided to add some little things to it after I change the color. So we're gonna have something of this nature, right, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, here you can actually use Canva to mock it. You see, I do this mocking with Canva. Okay, I did not do another time, just use Canva to mock it. So if time permits us, I will go to show you how to get something like this. Okay, and we're going to have it in this form. Wow, this is another one. This one is for right? Jeeper color. No, for these people are selling stuff like shoes, bags. Okay, we design something of this nature. You can see here we added another stuff to it. Okay, just make a variety of it so that when I send it to your customer, they can decide to select the one. So this is how we design. So I'm going to take you through to design. First, we're going to design something like this. I'm going to show you how we design something like this first, right? And from there, if the time permits us, I'll show you how we design also this stuff, right? This one is actually very simple, but I'll show you how we design this. And not only that, how we can mock them. Mocking is very powerful. Let me show you what I mean by mocking. All right, so the logo I just showed you, right? This is mock of it. This is a wood mock. Okay, this is a mock-up for the wood. From the logo I show you, right? This is how it looks like if I have to mock it, all right? And this makes it a bit unique. Some person they like to have this kind of stuff and have it, all right, somewhere, hang it somewhere in their office. Some person decide to laminate it and then showcase it in their shops after they go, right? And that's what they do. So we can also have something of this nature, all right, this kind of nice stuff, all right, all of this. No, so now, all right, so but you can mock it like this for them so that they will just look at it and say, okay, oh, this is nice. Let me laminate it and keep it somewhere in my office. All right, or they will go to give something like this to an artist, and an artist will now use this pattern and then do it on the front of their shops and all of that. That is the essence of us mocking our logos. Okay, that's how we mock logos like this, and they can come in different forms. Okay, so I'm just showing you this as an example. So maybe if time permits us, I'm going to show you how to do that, and you may likely have that done in our course area. We have a paid class where you can go and get stuff like that done, right? And I'll show you how you can go and get your PSD files and then design your logo and mock them up, right? So follow me close as we move on to Canva now. Let's go to Canva. All right, so let's come back to Canva. Now, if you want to design a logo, this is what you do. Like I told you, make sure you have a Canva Pro account. You just have to have Canva Pro account, because if you don't have Canva Pro account, some of the tools or the elements you want to use, you cannot use them. And if you use them, go to see the Canva watermark on it. And usually people subscribe for Canva like 3,000 naira, 3,500 every month. Every single month. But the one you're going to get from me, you just pay only 2,000 right now to get it. All of that. So how do we design a logo? Go to your Canva home and click on create, right? Click on create, and when create pop up, right, you come to here. Okay, you come over here, you can just type logo. Just type logo and then click on the search icon, right? When you do that, this is going to pop up. All of this is going to pop up. These are templates they give to you, right? All I need is a blank space. That's what I need, right? So I click on this blank space, and then you're going to show me my canvas. The canvas is the space that I want to use to design the logo. All right, so that is the canvas. The app is called Canva. Why the space created for the design is called canvas. Are you following me? So this is what I do. So let's follow me closely, and as I show you how to design that particular work. Now remember this, please. Nobody have a monopoly of ideas, right? There are ideas that are already been existing. It's good that if you cannot picture something in your mind, follow what your client has told you, right? And then go to somewhere and then pick up a logo and then begin to design alongside with that logo. That's what I want to do right now. So for instance, take a look at this. So the idea is this is the logo I want to design. I have done this before, right? I just designed this. Okay, now I'm going to be designing this, and I'll follow this pattern to design it. I may also add small difference to it, okay, while I'm designing it. So follow me as we design this, okay, on Canva. All right, so before you design anything, I think I've mentioned it before, right? That you need to have all the materials ready. All right, I have all the materials ready. So what I'm going to do is to come over here right now. I'll go to text. I'll click on add a heading. on my Canva is very easy to use. I'm going to type market. Okay, type market, and then the next I'm going to do is to go to font. I'll go to font. Okay, click on the text, then come to font. Click on font, right? And then on my font I want to use Archivo Black. Yeah, this is what I want to use, because please don't use more than 2 fonts in any design you are doing, right? Okay, so I'm going to change the background. Click on the background, turn it to black, then click on the text and change it to white, so it will be easy for you to see, right? Very good. Now you can extend, you can increase the size of the text. All right, make sure you align your work, right? Very, very important, you align your work. And how do you know your work is aligned? When you see those 3 lines cutting across, it means that your work is aligned, right? So this letter M, what I will do is to go get I'm going to get something like let's see if we can get a shape, right? Go to shapes, and then let's use something like this. All right, yeah, this particular shape. Bring it down here, and then we can zoom in your workspace, and then bring it closer. Can drag it this way. Make sure it's well aligned. All right, so what I want to do is to make it look like as if it's a bag, right? The letter M is like a bag. You tap on it like that, go to your nudge and nudge it very well. Bring it down, make sure it's well nudged. Okay, all right. So having done this, right, the next I'm going to do is to click on that same spot, then that space, whatever this shape you got in, duplicate it, and then turn the other part to black. Remember the background is black, right? So because the background is black, you reduce it a bit, and then take it to the top of it, right? This, okay? And what you can do is to go to your nudge and break it down. All right, so it will look like a bag handle on top of the letter M. Is that clear? I was doing this, right? So I'm going to add this now and then do other stuff alongside. So the next I'm going to do now is to go to elements. Because I'm using Canva Pro, I'll just go to, then on element like this, just click and search for shopping. All right, if you click on shopping, or maybe just a shopping logo, something like that, right? When you click on shopping and then maybe add logo to it, go to your graphics, and then you can click all, and then begin to go through it, and then come up with anything you like, okay, to add to it. Let me quickly look for something and then add to it. All right, so without wasting time, let me use this particular element. Now you can see that because I'm using Canva Pro, right, and Canva Education as it is, I'll just bring it a no watermark, right? No watermark. Okay, now I'll flip this thing. Okay, let me flip. Come to here, flip. Click on flip. I click on flip horizontal. Right, very good. And then you can rotate a bit, and then bring it close to that part there. All right, now I'm going to go to text, and then click on add a little heading, and then bring it down here, right? And then I'm going to say all in one place, or all in one shop, something like that, right? This is what you are doing, what your customer, your client asks you to do. Now, so before you design, you ask your customer the kind of colors they want to see in their logos, and the kind of content they want to see in their logos. So that they will tell you just idea, whatever. No, they will ask you to go and do whatever you want to do, and then bring the sample for them to show. And then you are good to go. I'm going to say all in one shop, right? I'm going to just do something like this, and then go to your nudge and nudge it up. All right, something like that. Now I can try to change the text on that, the font on that text. Okay, I'm going to change that to Garrett. All right, I'm using Garrett for that. And what's the next thing to do? Okay, I think I'm done right now. Okay, so I think I'm done with this. All right, I'm done with this. So this is how you design. Very simple way of designing this, and it can be so simple as this in a way that your customer begin to start liking it. Okay, so we can add small things to that. Okay, we can add some little stuff to this whole thing, all in one shop. You can start to add some lines and the rest. Okay, so what I will do, if you want to add some other things to it, you drag with your 2 hands, take it this way, and then you duplicate. Click on duplicate. Okay, and then tap it twice to bring it up, so you can maybe add some other things. If in case you show it to your customer and the customer do not like this particular shopping icon, right, you can change it by going to elements. All right, go to elements again, and then go through this again. Other stuffs are there, and start changing them. That's why I say Canva is very nice. Okay, let me see if I can change it. All right, so let me pick up something of this now, right? You can have something like this, and then reduce the size, bring it up this way. Sorry, yeah, bring it here this way, like this. Okay, then you increase the size of this all-in-one shop. You can even decide to remove this and put the name of the person, the client. Okay, you can remove this on. So let's bring it back. If you want to undo something, just click here to undo this part here, to undo it, and then tap on it, and then you can say, maybe just tap it twice, highlight it, and then you can say Jojo Jojo Square. Okay, I want to write that in all right, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's assume the name of the owner is Jojo. You can say Jojo Square, something like that. And let's say maybe you want to turn on some of the colors. Okay, let's keep this one first here. Let's keep it here. Let me bring up this one here. Okay, okay, no, let me go back to this one and then look at what I can do. I can tap on this particular letter, right, the text, and then change the color to this other color here. You can see that. You can see, so I can decide to have two colors in one place. You can see market Jojo Square. You can change this one if you want to. All right, so you can have different varieties of this stuff and show it to your customer, to your client, and whatever they like, they are good to go. And then you can go ahead and start talking about mocking, right? So this is how you do it. Let's add another taste stuff to this own stuff, right? So we can take this one here, duplicate it, bring it up light, and then we can remove this one, and let's go to element and change to something like this. All right, yeah, we can have something like this. But what I can do, because I don't like the way the colors, no, don't use more than two colors. So I'll go to color here. All right, this only, that's only one color. So click on this to change the color. Now, if you are taking from graphics, it's very easy to change. That's so if you are going to take it from photo, you will not be able to change that, right? So tap on it and then bring it somewhere this way under letter M. All right, we can also have something like this, okay, to make it look nice. All right. Okay, something of that nature. So we can have different form of what design of that logo and show it to our customer. Whichever the one they are good, they like, we are good to go with it. All right, we can add some other things like, okay, for instance, I can go there and I can go to element and look for decorative line. Okay, so let's see if we can add something like this. Okay, so let's assume we have something of this nature. I can bring it down here, go to color, change the color to, let's say, white. You can change to white. All right, and then you are good to go. You can decide to drag it and then nudge it to make sure it's aligned. To make sure it's well aligned this way. All right, so you can have different ways to your logo to have a different taste of it, to have a different look of it, so that your customer will be able to say that, oh, this is professional and all of that, right? And we are good to go. So this market Jojo Square and all of, you can change the name, you can do a lot of stuff with this. Okay, so let's assume we are done with this, right? What I can do is to come over here, then click on this. I'm going to download this in PNG format. Click on download and then change. This must be PNG, not, if you want to send it like this, good and fine, JPEG, but PNG means you can actually change your transparent background. Okay, click on transparent background, and because I have 3 pages so far, I'll click on this place, then click on what, current page. Click on current page and then click on done. All right, and that's why I click on download to have it in PNG format. Now I'm going to show you how to mock something like this using what, Canva. Okay, so let me show you how you can mock this using Canva. All right, in a very simple and in a cool way, right? Let me show you how you do that. All right, so do a simple mocking on this, right? I'm going to take this down here. Right, I'm going to take a free space, tap on this, the same dimension, right? So I'm going to click on the background, remove the color, and then I go to my gallery and bring up the one that I've designed, right? So the one that I downloaded, this one, right? I just tap on it. Remember, that is PNG format, no background. You can see that, no background. Okay, so what I can do is to change. Okay, before then, I'll go to my element and look for a nice background. Okay, I think I should use black wall. All right, okay, just tap on black wall, and then this time I think I should go to photos, go to photo, right? And then I can go through all of these nice places here and then mock the mind. Hold on, let me see a nice one. All right, so let me use this one. All right, let's use this for practice, right? So because I'm using Canva Pro, click on these 3 dots, right, and then come down, you click on what, set image as background. This one, set image as background, so it will take the background. You can see that. All right, so these are going to pop up. So when this pop up, what you can do, reduce the size, the whatever, to this wall. You can see that this fits into this one. You can see, nice, very nice. I've not done anything about just on the background. Okay, so these are going to like appear on the person's shop wall. This is the idea. The idea is that how will it appear on the shop wall? Okay, the person that want to use it, how will it appear? That's what we're talking about right now. Okay, so this is how it comes. So what I'll do, I'll tap on this. I'll go to effect. I'll go to effect. Just go to effect like this. I go to shadows and then click on drop or glow. Just go through any one of them and I say, okay, you can see that when I click on glow, it said where it came, right? Very nice. Or I can use or drop. All right, but I think we should use glow, right? You can see where it comes, right? Okay, no, so reduce the logo size to make sure it fits into that place there. All right, so this is it. So you can mock your stuff like this and show it to your customer. If they say, oh, I don't like this, you can decide to see. There's so many things to do with Canva. You can just go to Canva, begin to touch some things and all of that, right? And you are good to go. Okay, so this is how we design logos and then mock it for them so it look a bit nice for them to see. Is that clear? For them. Okay, I think I should go to element again and then look for another background, maybe a nice other background that one can use. All right, okay, so just give me time. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try this. What I will do, click on the three dots here and I come there to see replace background. Click on that. You see the background has changed. You can see that. So this is also nice. You see that? This is also nice. You can also mock your work for them like this and then showcase your work. All right, showcase your work. And then those of you want to you want to have followers, right? You can go to Pinterest and begin to have followers. All right, and then before you know, start selling your logos to other. If your client did not tell you anyway, you can design logos and start selling to other people, right? You can go to Pinterest and the rest of them. You can go to Etsy and the people will start buying your logos and all of that. Start selling them without any name attached to it. Or sometimes somebody just see that's okay. Design something like this for me, and then you are good to go. All right. So in the paid class, I'm going to show you how you mock mock it to look like this. Let me show you. All right. So that same logo, you can also mock it like this. All right, to make it look nice. Okay.